Brian is just amazing. I mean, he put our children to bed every night so I could have fun working this business. What a blessing he is. And our wonderful children, 5, 2, and 1. So when somebody tells me they're busy, I'm like, I know what it's like to be busy. And I do have a wonderful full-time job where my passion is family and children with special needs. And so I love helping others, and I think that was a natural fit for me coming into this business. So I'm going to try to figure this clicker out. I know we're behind time, and I'm so excited to help us get a move on, because this is not my thing up here. So, well, first of all, I was so excited to try the products. Just a little bit about my story. I did not look at Singular for the weight loss. I know that's surprising because that's what we're known for. About a year ago, March, I had been diagnosed with adenocarcinoma, which is a type of cancer. And I didn't know why I was brought to that trial, but I know I was brought to that trial for a reason, and I really believe it was to help others get healthy, and that's what I wanted to do. But I was desperate for energy, and my oncologist was begging me to get on an antidepressant along with my husband. He was like, we gotta do something. And I just would not go on it. And so when I saw Lacey Friend talking about this all-natural serotonin booster, I said, I want a little bit of that. So she was patient. She let us research the company. My husband loves supplements, and boy howdy, she was his hardest sell, I think, looking and analyzing all the products. I'm always patient with people if it takes them about a month or a month and a half to get back with me, because that's how I was with Lacey. So, but we got on the products, and I immediately felt so much better, and I said, what an amazing thing. This company gives me an energy pill and tells me to go sell it. I'm loving this. So I was up till about 1 o'clock, excited, telling everybody else about it. And we did the 8-day challenge together and had a lot of great success, and that was huge for us, is building our 8-day challenge together. And I, right off the bat, had 2 stories to go tell other people about. But what I would have done differently is I wouldn't have waited until I started on the products to tell people. I always tell people now, you know somebody that has a story. Put them on the phone with somebody to tell them their story. That's the one thing I wish I would have done a little bit differently. So, and I should say that I built this on nights and weekends. I love my day job, want to keep it. So I was very faithful to them, and really working it in the evenings and weekends was the only time. Brandy talked a lot about Facebook. Facebook is the tool to my business. I'm not a big talker in person. I don't want it to consume every conversation that I have with people. I love Facebook because it's a very safe thing for me to do, is talk about it on Facebook, and then people can reach out to me. And so what I have found is that I love to talk about the products on Sunday night. Everybody feels fat on Sunday. You know, we've binged all weekend. So let's talk about it on Sunday night and on Mondays, because Mondays is the day that people are ready to do something about it every week. And then I try to talk more about my family and less about the business through the week, and then it's a cycle. It starts all over again. So I had so much fun working with my team the first month and building that up. And of course, I attended the Eat and Cheats. I'm so nervous to get up in front of people that I won't even do an Eat and Cheat. So Lacey gives the best Eat and Cheats ever, and so I was so fortunate just to be able to set those daily goals of how many people would go with me to her Eat and Cheats. And Lacey taught me very well that, this business is a roller coaster, and so for sure having, in the moments that I get nervous and we're in a fog, my faith, I pray for my team and to hit their goals. I pray for my customers. I have 2 upline sponsors, Calla and Lacey, who will pray with me when I got anxious along the way, which is awesome. And then just really, truly being others-centered. And I think what I've just realized is I paid good money for a psychologist to tell me that people love to be around somebody that makes them feel good. And when I just try to really focus and have those people focus on what their needs are, not on mine, not about the sell. because planting seeds, I believe it'll always come back to bless me in the future. And then those goals, I had daily goals. Dave Pasquarelli, I'd be chatting with him at night when I haven't met my 500 goals and my 500 points tonight. So I'm up working it until that last Ignite comes through. So the first month was hard, very, very hard. It got easier every month because I have an awesome team that are just amazing. I'd love for y'all to meet them as well. So just with this in closing, I truly believe sacrifice equals freedom. And boy, did we sacrifice a lot. I missed a lot of my children's, my son's games, putting them to bed at night. I went to Nashville. At Nashville, I only had 2,000 points. So to be up here on the stage, you all can do it too. And I missed a lot with my family. So I just want to thank you all so much.
So, this is a prime example what I talked about in Nashville that some of you, and I'm going to say it again, you can sit in the audience and 3 months from now in Phoenix say, my volume hasn't gone up, or you can bust your chops and do what she's done. But real quick, not to put you on the spot, how much cash have you made in the last 3 months?
That would be a good thing for them to know, to tell others. But we were blessed to make $17,000 in our first 3 months, which paid off our car and paid off all our medical bills.
And that's working the business